Imagine waking up, going to work, and in an instant, your entire city is turned into a firestorm. You barely survive. Then you escape, only to face another atomic bomb just days later. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But for one man, this actually happened. This is the insane, true story of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the man who survived both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And trust me, his story is beyond belief. Stick around till the end, because what happened after the bombs might shock you even more. It was August 6, 1945. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a 29-year-old engineer for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, was finishing up a business trip in Hiroshima. He had just spent 3 months working in the city and was preparing to go home. Then, at exactly 8:15 a.m., his world ended. The United States had just dropped Little Boy, the first atomic bomb ever used in war. Yamaguchi was just 3 kilometers from ground zero, close enough to see the Enola Gay bomber overhead. Then pure white light. A fireball hotter than the surface of the sun engulfed Hiroshima. Yamaguchi was thrown into the air by the force of the blast. The explosion shattered his eardrums, burned half his body, and nearly vaporized everything around him. But somehow, he survived. Stumbling through the ruins, half blind and in shock, Yamaguchi found shelter for the night. The next morning, in unimaginable pain, he made his way to the train station, and, against all odds, he boarded a train out of Hiroshima. Destination: home. Home was Nagasaki. Yamaguchi made it home on August 7th, burned, battered, and barely alive. But despite the agony, he reported for work at Mitsubishi the very next day. When his boss saw him wrapped in bandages, he refused to believe a single bomb could destroy an entire city. And then, the second atomic bomb, Fat Man, detonated over Nagasaki. And Yamaguchi was there, again. This time he was just 2 miles from ground zero. Thrown to the ground once more, his wounds reopened. The radiation from both blasts should have killed him. But incredibly, he survived again. Yamaguchi was one of the very few people officially recognized by the Japanese government as a double hibakusha, a survivor of both atomic bombings. Over the years, he suffered from radiation sickness, hearing loss, and cancer. But instead of giving in to anger or hatred, he dedicated the rest of his life to speaking out against nuclear weapons. Before his death in 2010 at the age of 93, he wrote, "The reason I survived is to tell the world what happened." And now you know his story. Tsutomu Yamaguchi's story is one of the most insane, true survival stories in history. Want to hear about the crazy story of thousands of birds conquering an army? Click the pop-out button at the top. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a crazy true story like this one. See you next time.